Assalamualaikum and a very good day. I bid to Dr. Amir, our beloved lecturer. My name is Mohamad Rusyaidi bin Kamarul Zailan, and today we from Group 7 would like to present to you about effective leadership and human relation. And as you can see, these are all my group members. In this topic, there are 5 learning outcomes. The first one is apply the principles and practices of effective leadership. Second one is develop a high moral, high performance workforce. The next one is understand the importance of good human relations in the work setting. The fourth one is demonstrate the art of effective listening. And the last one is identify the elements of an enlightened workplace.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Noor Binti Mohamad Rozi, and I'm here today to present the first learning outcome of the topic effective leadership and human relation, that is applying the principle and practice of effective leadership. How to be an effective leader? First, be yourself. Knowing yourself is the foundation of strong character, purpose, and authenticity. Knowing who you are requires an accurate understanding of your strength, weakness, value, belief, motivation, and also desire. Be perspective. Figure out what you are good at. Be someone who are good at understanding things and figuring things out. Hire only good people who care. This is because growing together can contribute to overall success. After that, treat people the way you want to be treated. This is the golden rule. Next, focus on one or two critical objectives. This is important to make sure to always keep in track with our goals. Let's now move to practice of effective leadership. Determine what needs to be done and determine the right things to do. Without determination, it is not possible to realize your goals. A determined leader inspires confidence in others who will rely on the leader will in time of struggle. Take responsibility for decision. The combination of your responsible behavior with your responsible attitude give you power of influence and accelerate your leadership growth. Develop action plan. Action plan for leadership important for understanding strength and weakness, so we can set improvement goals and take action to become a stronger and more effective leader. Listen first and speak last. This will teach leader to become empathic leader. Lastly, run productive meeting. The primary importance of a well-organized meeting is cost efficiency. That's all from me. Thank you.
High moral can be described as a positive attitude and high satisfaction levels towards work. That means their ability to give the best effort in workplace. High moral is important in organization as it can increase productivity and give the positive impact in collaboration. For example, high moral give positive feeling among workers, results in feelings of cohesion and teamwork. One of example leader can manage moral is believe their opinion. Leader should be understanding as it's part of the practical leadership in maintaining high moral in organization. Understanding in terms of leader should make an effort to understand and see others' person point of view. In terms of high performance workforce, good job are the basis of prosperity, happiness, and human development. There are two factors we can develop from job design and satisfaction, which is first is intrinsic factors and second is extrinsic factors. Intrinsic factors, which is we can see from variety and challenge, including the use of different skills and talents, opportunity for this decision making. And for the extrinsic factors, we can see from condition of employee, which is we give the fair and adequate pay and protect their safety and health. One of example characteristic of high performance workforce is communication with clarity and respectfully. As we know that communication is key to successful in many ways. To maintain the good high performance in workforce, we should know the manners of communication to prevent miscommunication.
Sexual harassment. No one should have to suffer from sexual harassment at work. Sexual harassment can be unwelcome actions, gestures.
Sexual harassment. Sexual harassment have a two definition. Okay, firstly, quid pro quo sexual, which is the agreement between the two parties and will given to you in return for something. So second is hostile work environment, which is the verbal or physical that conduct sexual in nature. So what is the effect of the sexual harassment? Firstly, is a lack of emotional and physical issues. Secondly, is a less or reduce the job satisfaction. Thirdly, is a lost staff and expertise. from the resignation. So what is the action to prevent sexual harassment? Okay, firstly is the sexual harassment policy. Secondly is a raise awareness. Thirdly is a providing sexual harassment education for all employees. Sexual harassment, this is one example for abuse and physical violence at the workplace. So this will given injury and trauma to the employees, especially for women. And the another example is property damage, treating and bullying. So this activity will affect to the employee.
Assalamualaikum, and I will explain about the importance of human relations. Human relations is the process of training employees, addressing their needs, fostering a workplace culture, and solving conflict between different employees or between employees and management. Modern workforce is composed of various mix of personality and culture. For basic belief of people, they were human. There were two views, which is view as good or bad from other perspective. There are two views, which positive views and negative views. Other than that, there were human value, where people give others the thing to believe in, either they were useful to them or not, such as respect, appreciation, listening, empathy, and love. Next, I will explain about the effective human relationship. An effective human relationship can improve employee retention rates, productivity, and attractivity. Ways to attain good human relation is by agreeing upon goals, being on the lookout for competitive behavior, listening to understand for others, avoiding absolute statement, admitting mistake, and involving people. Next is principle for good human relation. Good human relation is by accept the way they are, show your appreciation to others, be agreeable, avoid unnecessary argument in the workplace, pay attention to others, never criticize, condemn or complain. This will make others feel comfortable to work with you in the workplace.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohamad Ridzuan bin Noorzelan. I will be presenting learning objective number 4, which is to demonstrate the art of listening. Listening is the most important skill a leader can master. It is the basis of so many other skills and traits that make up a leader. By listening, it can encourage stronger communication between leaders and the team members. Proceeding on the next slide on how to be a good listener. There are several elements that can help a leader or a person to be a good listener. Firstly, face the speaker and have eye contact. By having eye contact, it can build trust and reliability. Next is find an area of interest. If a person is interested in listening on business, so listen on business that may interest the person. Next is do not interrupt when a person is speaking. By interrupting a person speaking, it may be frustrated, and it shows that the listener have no time to listen to everything. Next is minimize distraction and stay focused. If a person is doing things before listening, put it aside, and it will help you to focus to the person that is speaking. Next, ask the right question. For example, when you are listening, you can ask, so does that mean that? Or did you mean that? Something like that will help the speaker to see that you are listening to everything that is being said. Next is develop your emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize and understand the emotion of others. Lastly, listen without judging or jumping to conclusion. This is because we cannot assume, or a person cannot assume, that they know what the person is going to speak or say after. Therefore, these are the elements that will help to make a leader or a person to be a good listener. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, now I will talk about enlightened workplace. There are three basic theory. The first one is theory X. Theory X is management is responsible for organizing the elements of productive enterprise in the interest of economic ends. The elements of theory X are, the first one is progress. It is the journey toward achieving both professional and personal goals and objectives. Small wins, breakthrough, forward movement, and goal completion is also part of progress. The second one is safety. In a safe workplace, employees feel that both their physical and psychological safety are a top priority in the company. The next one is theory Y. Theory Y is management is responsible for organizing the elements of productive enterprise. The elements in theory Y is, first one is care. A caring workplace is one in which leaders sincerely care about their workers' life, both work and personal. The next element is meaning. The employee believes that their efforts add value to something or someone. The next one is respect. A respectful workplace is one in which individuals feel they are treated equally, regardless of their differences, and where principles such as listening to others, friendliness, and support present. And the last one is McGregor's message. McGregor's message is people react to their perceptions and assumptions of the world, and the elements are value and joy. Value is listening when they need to talk, showing gratitude for their work, finding ways to utilize their talent and patience, and celebrating milestones. And the last one is joy. It is more potent means of connecting people to one another than happiness or engagement in terms of how they feel about their job. I think that's all from my thing. Thank you for lending me your ears, and thank you for listening to this video. Thank you.